welcome to today's episode of Dear Man. Um, it's going to be quite unconventional today. I don't have Prissy on set with me today, and so I'm going to hijack Dear Man for something I've not done before, right? Thanks so much for joining. As usual, please go out there and share the feed. Let everyone know that it's time for Dear Man. You see, it takes less than 5 seconds to share feed, right? So just go ahead, go out there, share that feed, and let's get talking. So let me do this right away, and then I'll let you know what I have for you today. I figured that I let you in a bit on the exciting projects I've been doing. So the last time, 2 weeks ago, I asked that if anyone thinks that I should show a sneak peek of my project, you should let me know. And the feedback was positive. And so now that Prissy is not here today, I'm just taking advantage of that time to do this. It's going to be exciting. I mean, that's if you love what I'm doing. I mean, if it's not something you're interested in, then it might be so boring, and you go like, hey, go back to what you used to. But I promise you, it will be pretty exciting. So I am currently um, um, down this door goes into the main house. I'm in my basement, and as you might be aware, I have been doing this basement project for a few weekends now, maybe 2, 3 weekends, right? And today, what I'm going to do is to run you through the rather exciting projects I've been doing for the past few weeks. I'm going to need your input a lot. And so if you are out there, please shoot a hello, shoot a hi. Let me know you are there, and be ready with a lot of questions, because, it is something I'm so excited about, something I love talking about. And so bring out all your questions, and then I'm going to get them answered. So guess what? I usually when you buy a house in most places, especially for a new build, um, you have the basement unfinished, right? So this house was put up in at the end of 2022. So very new house, and we got it and moved in. So the basement has been unfinished, and if you typically know how basements are in most buildings in the US, it's a lot of space, right? That is not used. It's not used up, so it's just there. We keep stuff there, store stuff there, and all. And so I decided to um, finish the basement, and so that's what I've been doing. Now, you would agree with me that marriage involves a lot more than just saying I love you to your spouse and all. I mean, you need to live life as well, right? So um, this is one project I've been doing for the past few weeks. It's just been few weekends, right? And I'm super excited about what I've been able to achieve so far here. And based on the feedback I got, I'm going to show you this. And Prissy doesn't know I'm doing this, so try not to tell Prissy, right? Okay. So we're going to go down into the basement pretty soon. And on past episodes, you would have seen that on my background, but it doesn't really speak to what has gone on and all the work that I have put in. And so, hey, let me go show you a little bit of what I have been up to. Oh, Prissy says I'm here. Oh no! So Prissy is out there watching. Oh no! Yeah. So yeah, Prissy, that's what I'm gonna do. I am trying to get to the comment section so I can see your comments when they come. So give me just 1 second and then we'll go out there and then see. So this is pretty exciting. From the get-go, I had to do every single thing. Now, in terms of the drawing, so I had to take measurements, draw out the layout of the basement to scale. I mean, in that moment, I really felt like an architect. So I had to draw it to scale and then go out there, get a permit. I always want to do the right thing, right? So I went out there, got a permit, and then started work. Now, there are a lot of unique things about trying to build out here, right? And so I'm going to show you a couple of them. So I don't know, for some reason, I can't see the comment section. It's making things pretty difficult, but I'll work this out and then we'll get going. I know you're excited to see. If you're not excited, just let me know that, hey, just talk about relationships and stop messing with us. Yeah, okay. So yes, I can now see the comment section. Good. So we're gonna go down and see what I've been up to. And promise me you're gonna congratulate me for the good work. If you're not gonna congratulate me, then I better think about myself and just stick to relationships. Now I see a number of people online. Please, I need this to be very interactive. So go out there. I need shoot a hello, shoot a hi, so I see the people who are currently watching, who are currently with us. So, hey, now let's get going. So, like I mentioned, this leads to the main house, and so let's go down the basement. Hey, good day, Jackson. Good to have you. Good. So, are you excited about what we have up here? Okay, so let me turn the camera down here. So this leads down to the basement. Now let's get going. So we go down the stairs. Okay, so when you get to the basement, this is the first thing you're going to see. Now, you see a lot of stats. Hey, Rosemont, good to have you. You see a lot of a number of stats here. So this is where I started the work actually. So I have framed out a door here, and I have the walls framed out. So basically, all you see here are called the studs. I mean, this is the wall actually, and so we're gonna have to cover them with sheetrock, and yeah. Now there is also a door here that I have framed. This door leads to the closet, and I already have some stuff packed there. So all the things that we had here, I have them packed in here. Okay. Okay, so Kofi T says that don't be small MTV Crips they can watch. More like Van TV Crips. Absolutely, Kofi T. Yeah, it's exciting. I mean, I'm so excited. So up here, so from here you can see the framing of the doors. This one leads to the service room. So we have valves and stuff out here. And then I framed this door as well. This is under the stairs, as you can see. Then this is the living room that is framed up, and the window that is framed up. Now, I'll stop here and explain quite a number of things. So where we live, okay, I'm right here. Okay, so in the states where we live, we have a bit of uranium in the soil. And bentonite. You can check what bentonite is. We have bentonite in the soil. What it means is that the soil moves a lot. And so as per the building code, I mean, if you just move from somewhere, from even a different state, and you came here, you wouldn't know what was expected of you in terms of putting up a building or framing up a wall and all. But of course, because I'm doing the right thing, the county or the city made me know exactly what was expected. So there is a concept of floating walls down here. Now, what that means is that these are called the studs. This is a stud, this is a stud. So these are called the studs. Now these studs have a top plate. Let's see here. Yeah, top plate, and then there is a bottom plate right here. Okay, but the funny thing here is that the studs don't hang, they don't sit on the floor. There is a concept of floating floors. Let me try to get you here. Let's see if you know. Okay, so give me it. It has to do with a lot of movement of my camera and all, because of course I need to change the angles. So if you look close down, let's see. Okay, you would see that there is space in between this base floor and then this bottom plate, right? So this has to be locked up. There is this wide gap here, and it is 3 inches between this bottom plate and this plate as well, right? Now, the reason is that because the floor moves, the idea is that this nail would allow this wall to move up and down the nail, right? So what happens is that, assuming there is a movement in the soil and all, and it raises the floor, then it wouldn't push the building that is, remember, this is a basement, so there is a building up there, right? So all you want to do is that you don't want the building, assuming there is a movement, you don't want the basement walls pushing up your building up there. And so as per code, you will need to leave this space. And so this is for my floating walls, I actually left 3 inches. Now, as per code, you can leave anything above 2 inches. So this should pass the inspection. Now, these nails are 60D nails. Okay, so you have one here, you have one there. So all across, you have those nails. What they do is that they hold the wall, the framed wall, to the base plate, basically. Now, again, I've explained why you need all this done. Now, the base plate, which you see here, this brown one, I've used some green ones here as well, called pressure treated wood. And so because you have contact between the plate and the ground, you need to use pressure treated lumber, right? So that you wouldn't what do you call it, get it rotting, because it is always having contact with the floor. Okay, so Kofi T says that you did all this by yourself, as in the commentary and architecture works, very impressive. Yeah. So and that's why I'm so proud of myself. This is a big deal. And just to give you a background, when I tried to I took some quotes for this, the whole basement, I mean, something I'll be doing, I should be done by the end of August, hopefully, after our road trip. Now, when I took quotes for the basement, they were quoting about $40,000 to $60,000 to get it finished. So I'm really proud of myself. Okay, Kofi T says that, as in the carpentry and architectural works. Yes, I did all by myself. That's why, and I'm proud you are surprised, because it makes me excited, because I really put in a lot. Now, so when I got a quote for just the framing, all that I've done here, all the framing that I've done, when I got the quote, that one was just so the workmanship plus the materials and everything, it was coming to about $10,000 just for the framing. So it should tell you how much money I have saved just by doing this myself according to code. And I mean, so again, in relationships, it's not all about I love you, I love you. I mean, this can cause your wife to love you more if you can save money by doing some of these things yourself. Okay, now I bought a couple of tools, so it's not like all that money was saved anyway. I bought a couple of tools to get this done.
Okay, so Kofi T says that Prissy should be smiling now, even though we can't see her face. Yeah, Prissy is so proud of what I've been doing. She'll be like, we've saved 40,000 for our vacation. Yeah, exactly. Prissy is super proud of what I'm doing. She keeps on telling me. Okay, so one thing I don't like is a lot of accolades, a lot of praise. And Prissy will tell you, I don't like hearing any of those. And Prissy will keep on saying, whoa, you're doing a great job. You're doing a Then I go like, hey, stop this. I don't like that. Yeah. Okay. So I bought a couple of tools to get this done. And let me introduce you to a few of them. And these were new to me as well, because I mean, some of them, this was the very first time I was ever using them. This, especially, this is called the Ramset, and this is more like a gun. When I want to use this, when I have to use this, I get all the kids away and I put in blockers to my ear because it produces a huge sound, a loud sound. Now, what you do is to load in, and what this does is that it shoots nails through the bottom plate into the concrete, and so it has a lot of force. I think the it causes the nail to move at a super high speed. I'll get you the speed later. Now, this is to get this done. It's just like a gun. This is a 22 caliber. For those of you who are used to guns, this is a 22 caliber cartridge, and so I actually have to load this cartridge in here and then put the nail. The nail is here. Okay, let's go. So I feed the nail in here first, and then load it with the cartridge, and then I shoot it into the ground, and it makes a huge loud sound. Super excited. I mean, it was a good learning experience for me. This was the very first time I was using this. Roseman is asking me, works like a hammer. Yeah, it's more like a hammer, but hammer loaded with cartridges, and you have to actually hit this side, and then it gives an explosive sound and drives the nail down into the concrete. So yeah, that's it's a new experience for me, as I mentioned. And yeah, let me show you around what I did with the planning of the space. So basically, I am creating this into um, a recreational room, and it would also serve as a living room just when we have a visitor or something. So the whole place will be a living room, and visitors can have fun here. Now, there, as you can see, there are these blocks of wood here as well, which is called the soffit. So basically, I created a hanging ceiling. Now, it wasn't just for fun. I didn't just decide to create that. It was to hide this. Now, in basement, you have all your piping, your furnace, and stuff out here. So it was just to hide it. So if you should walk into this room, you would see hanging ceilings, but it is actually serving a purpose. So this one is to hide this boy as well. Then this soffit is to hide this beam. This is what really holds the house. So you have all the soffits here, and yeah. Now, this I framed this room. So this is a door I framed. This is supposed to be another service room. So when you come here, this is the water heater. So where is it? Okay, here, right here. So you have the water heater here, and then you have the furnace, and you have all the setup here, and all this powers the house. Now I framed this side out to be the bathroom. Pretty soon, when the plumbing is done, you will get to see a lot more of it. So this is the stack, original stack that serves the house. So this comes from the toilet, this comes from the wash basins and all, and they come through here all the way to the service lines. All the way to the service lines. And so basically, I've planned out I don't think you can see this, but the toilet will be here, the bathroom will be here, and then we'll have the pedestal wash basin here as well. So this is for the bathroom. And then this is the hallway all the way into the bedroom that I'm creating. So this is the door, and then you come in. And as you can see, I'm almost done. I should be done with this by today, by the end of today. And basically, I'm creating another soffit. So this one is pretty clear. So I'm creating another soffit to hide that piping over there, but I need to put in a bit of design. So it will just be a whole block here, all the way to the wall, and then I created a big one here as well. So this is another soffit that is hiding all the HVAC work. So the heating and cooling and all. Now, there was this. So this home is served by fiber, right? We have fiber cables coming in. And so originally it was here. I had to take them out and move them here because the plan will be to have a closet somewhere here. Now, so from this angle, we're going out of the bedroom all the way. And yeah, okay, I'll show you some of the tools a bit later on. So we go out, and then this leads to the bathroom, this leads to the service room, and we're back in our living room. All the way, there is another closet here, and so on and so forth. So now let me get to your comments. Okay, so Koviti says that, so basically, you are fixing my guest room when I visit. Nice. Absolutely, Koviti. Yeah, absolutely. That's what I'm doing. Adele is asking what am I missing? Exactly. Today, Dear Van took on a new shape. Prissy is not here, and so I'm having fun with all that I'm doing without taking her permission that I'm going to use Dear Van for this. Okay, so Kofi T says that, the plumbing work too, you are doing that yourself. Okay, now initially, I decided to do the plumbing, and I then thought, okay, no, maybe let me give it to a trained professional to do. Now, the trained professional came in to check, blah, 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 gave a quote, and I've been waiting for the guy for the past 2 weeks because this is summertime. They have a lot of jobs in the summer, and so they are hot cake, right? And so he's not been here. That is going to tempt me to actually go ahead with it because I'm going to do the electricals as well as it stands today. Like by tomorrow, I should have all the other wiring done for the sockets, for the switches, and then terminated to the main board. Yeah, so if he doesn't come, then I would have no choice than to go ahead. And let me give you the codes for the plumbing as well. So I got a plumber come in here to check what I wanted to do, just the roughing. I mean, just roughing, plumbing, and later they will come back to come and do the fixtures and all. It was actually going to go for $8,500 just to do the plumbing, right? And so, and this is something I can dedicate just one weekend to get done. And before I call for inspection from the city, I will need to get the plumbing roughing done. I'll need to get the electrical roughing done as well. And I already have the framing done, so it should be good. Jojo says that jack of all trades, master of all. Yeah, right. Yeah, I think that's the right description. I'm able to touch almost everything, do anything, do everything, and it's exciting. Yeah, so this has been good. I mean, the walkthrough has been great. Let me see what else I'll need to show you. Okay, now to be honest with you, my so my grandpa was a carpenter, and so Yes, it's not like carpentry is all new to me, right? But I thought that life has been so easy because of the kind of tools I had at my disposal to use, right? So it's more difficult to do carpentry from Ghana. So Kofi T was asking, did you learn this on YouTube? Yes. So I took out most of the skills from YouTube. Yeah, right, Kofi T. So I just, if there is, I get to a point and I think that, hey, I need help here. I just go to YouTube and see people who have done that, and it's been an exciting journey. I'm so excited about it. As you can feel, I mean, it's the excitement is palpable. So yeah, and then so in effect, what it means is that by the time I'm done with this project, I'm expecting to have spent about 15,000 to 20,000 max, and comparing that to the earlier quote I told you about, that would be me saving over $40,000, because the quote for the whole basement was between 40. The different quotes I got was between $40,000 and $60,000, and so if I can do this in just few weeks with my weekends, then hey, it's worth the savings. Okay, Adley says Ashoko Vanel, because hey, fantastic job done though. Yeah. I mean, I'm proud of myself, and again, Prissy will be surprised at this because I don't like people heaping praises on me, but sometimes I come back here and I see all the work I've done, and I go like, whoa, I've done so well. Okay, so now you think about it. I have a hammer, but I don't use it for what you would expect me to use it for. Most of the nailing I've done, I use this tool called a framing nailer. A framing nailer. So as you can see, I load the nails in here just as you do to a gun, and then I shoot the nails, and it makes life pretty easy. If you have a family member who is a carpenter, please buy that for them. It's really, really important. And in terms of saw, I remember back when I was a kid, my granddad, I don't know who bought it for me, but I had a tool set with a saw, with a hammer, and all that. Now, it takes a lot of effort to use the kind of saw that used to back in Ghana. But here, I bought a circular saw. This is a small one. And so it makes life so easy. It's battery powered. All my tools are actually battery powered, and it makes life easier. Okay, Theophilus says that great job, boss. Yeah, I'm super excited about it. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, let me know if you still want to have more input from my projects so that I can steal some DFN time for this, right? So let me know. If you think that I should steal some time for this on DFN, I'll just discuss with Prissy and she'll be fine, and we can bring you more of these. And I'll walk you through all the way till I finish the whole project. And just a reminder that we have our road trip coming up from the 26th. It's going to run from 26th all the way to the first week of August. You don't want to miss it. We'll be driving through so many states in the US. We'll be visiting so many places. We'll be having fun, and we've started taking the topics already, and we've had input from people on topics they want us to discuss, and it's going to be filter free. We just discuss them as they are. We're going to learn. It's going to be a great learning experience. And so, as always remember that no two relationships are the same. We'll come back to you on, when is that? Friday, 26th? Yeah, so we'll start on 26th. So thanks so much for joining us. Thanks for your input. Let me know. Remember to let me know if you want me to give you more of these videos when it comes to all the construction work I'm doing. Thanks, cheers, and bye for now.